Wow, why did it... Come on. I was queued to spectate this game so long ago. I guess I got into it like really fucking quickly. Okay, so we got Hercules versus Isis here. Donnie actually picks up the Isis here after Pernis has such a tough time against the Thanatos there. I'm guessing Thanatos was banned out this time. Donnie favoring Isis as, you know, one of the next best picks here. Or perhaps he just wanted to play it. You know, he's comfortable here with a 1-0 lead in the finals. So picks up the Isis, and let's see how he does with it. I mean, right now the game is pretty stagnant, very, very close. And Hercules, oh man, that's so unfortunate, just off the mark. Missing that too as Hercules is really rough because now, you know, obviously his wave presence is a lot less, and without any real poke, misses the boulder as well. He can't really stick around here too comfortably, so he's got to be careful. Yeah, no, definitely got to back up. Pernis is still aggressing. I don't know what he's doing. With the Ice's ultimate available, if he hits one Spirit Ball here, he should be done. Nah, my man. What in the world? Pernis probably just not feeling himself after that first game, in all honesty. He took quite a beating, and it's hard to really recollect yourself after that. Just, you know, going way out of where he should be there position-wise, and just straight up tried to take it to Donnie, but was unable to get anything going there. Have a good one, Amy. What's up, Sansky? Yeah, Pernis such a strong player too. It just goes to show how much, you know, how much you can really get tilted from some, you know, from underperformance from yourself, you know. Because that last game's not something you ever expect to see from Pernis. Like, I don't think I've ever seen him get beaten that badly. And, you know, he's got to realize also that it was quite a counter matchup. It's very hard to fight into. So, you know, it's super important to just recollect yourself after something like that. But he goes for the Hercules here, and he's always looking to flex, you know. So he's, you know, he's looking for style points a lot more than he's looking for wins in a lot of circumstances, because Hercules definitely isn't one of the best picks here. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. This should be another dead. No, he doesn't have his ultimate available actually. He might soon though. Yeah, that's a dead Pernis again. Shield pop, but I'm expecting an F6 early here. Honestly, this is just, you know, all Donnie Ray right now. This is what Donnie does, though, once he really gets his momentum going, and if you don't have momentum yourself, he's just going to steamroll you. This is real rough, man. I haven't seen, yeah, like I said, I haven't seen this kind of performance from Pernis ever. It just seems like the wind got taken out of his wings, you know? He's just falling right now. Wow, is Donnie really going double stack right now? If you have a comfortable enough lead, you really can, and it's, you know, it's an amazing build. It's just so hard to counterplay once your opponent is up that much and they go to double stack. Even if you come back online at all, he has two extremely potent items under his belt, so quite tough to deal with. The only risk you run with double stacking is that your opponent can you know, just really take it over you while you're trying to stack up. You know, Duel usually doesn't allow you to comfortably do that while your opponent pressures you. But in this position, Donnie is, you know, exerting the pressure very easily with his natural lead. Doesn't matter, you know, his itemization doesn't matter that much. So he can be comfortable going anything right now. So Jotun's picked up here for the meme overlord himself. And I'm guessing he's going to go into at least a tier 2 defensive item here. God help him if he chooses not to go defense again this game. All right, really good really good 2 there, but followed up by a. Ooh, damn, nah, this is done, man. There's no way he can do anything about this at this point. She's also knock-up immune during the Wing Gust too, right? So every time he uses his 2 to pull her in there, she could Wing Gust out of it. So there's just very little to be done right now. And Donnie seems to outpick his opponents very, very often. The only time I ever saw him get outpicked was that one really crucial game against Keegs. Like the one time that Keegs was in the sub-tournament. he was able to take out Donnie, and it was largely due to the winning matchup that he had. So there's so much that goes into the picks and ban strategy when it comes to these types of tournaments, whether it's top tier gods or low or mid tier gods, like in this instance. So these are A- and below gods, so they're about the top of the mid tiers. Because like it really shouldn't be, right? Like that should still be higher tier, but in Duel, like there's such like a stagnant drop that anything below A- is really just completely unplayable. Even these A- gods are are quite low on the food chain. Like they can't really do much at all against the higher up Duel gods. It's really just like after A+, the drop off is just zoom. It's nuts. So little viability. It's really rough. With the way that they changed the respawn timers too, though, it did help quite a little bit. Definitely did. It's just the game mode will kind of always be like that. Best you can do is try to outplay and make change it yourself. I'm really surprised to see Pernus still fighting into this, though. I mean, shout out to him. He's a trooper. He doesn't go defense. He goes into Wingblade instead. I had such a large feeling that he wasn't going to. The Wingblade procs, and it's good. I mean, it is a great item for him in this position. It's just, or in this matchup, it's just not in this position, given that he needs some survivability here. Sunder from Donnie. All right. He doesn't die there. He gets the ultimate without dying, and that's good. That's a win. Gets a Sunder as well. Didn't use an active of his own. Not down as much experience as he could be. Oh, that max range spirit ball. Donnie's going to go for this. Oh, Pernus. All right, there it is, folks. That's why this man does not give up. That was a really brilliant play. Donnie really overstepped his boundaries. I would have went for it too, to be honest. I mean, it was definitely a strong bait by Pernus, but had Donnie kept his positioning a little bit there on the wing gust, I think he would have been able to be able to take that kill without getting bursted down by that one. He wouldn't have had to get hit by it if he kept his distance, but he got a little too close. Pernus read the aggression too well and counterplayed it beautifully. Let's see what he's going to go here. Probably not defense, I guarantee. Oh, all right, it's kind of defense. Kind of defense, I'll give him that. I don't know why you'd go Anchile, though. That item sucks dicks. Legit trash. I hate that item so much because it could be so good. It should be so good. It should be a cooldown item. Because there should be an equivalent of breastplate for physicals against magicals here. That gives you, cooldown and good amount of defense. But this item is not it. Ooh, not gonna double tap there. Look at this Pernus guy, dude. He's feeling himself right now. The 2 is good. He's still in this. Damn. The Anchi lady stopped her wing gust. I know what it does. It's still such a shitty item, dude. And it's only every 60 seconds. Like, what is that? Every 60 seconds for this shitty ass item, dude? Ugh, I hate it. But this man's making it work right now. Definitely making it work. It's an interesting pairing of the Wingblade and the Anchile. Got 2 extremely potent passives on his items there. Donnie goes into beads now, which is definitely a good pickup in this situation. He's still got quite a little bit of a lead. This is still an uphill battle for Furnace, but he's feeling himself right now. He's going straight for it. He's going into Titan's Bane. Got a lot of damage coming up. See, the Anchile procced at some point there, but it didn't seem significant. Is Pernus going to be able to find this? No. Oh, he's still going for it. He's still going for it. And he does pick up Aegis, which is a great active in this situation, given that that he'll be able to pair it well against... I'm sorry, not pair it well against. He'll be able to use it well against the Isis ultimate, as well as for those dive... for those fucking dive bombs that he's dropping right into the tower. So fantastic stuff from Pernus. I've never seen such a strong comeback. It looked like he was just like he was literally getting walked all over. I don't know what he was doing in the beginning of the game, but now that he's hit this point where he's comfortable in his build, he is just full Pernus right now, coming back online into his old ways, man. Yeah, score is 1-0 in Donnie's favor right now. Everybody cheering for Pernus right now, the people's hero. The 2 actually didn't connect there anyway. He would have been knock-up immune, but it didn't look like it connected to me. Oh, did he miss that one? Or I think he... I looked away. I'll be honest. Oh, so much damage, but he's not going to be able to find anything. So a little bit of a wasted ultimate there, but at least he forces Donnie out. He should be able to go get the red buff right now, but it doesn't look like he's prioritizing it at all. Just instead laying into the Phoenix, but he's not going to get much. I gotta say, that was not the greatest decision making from Pernus. He left all 3 buffs on the map, and he's not going to be able to heal enough to comfortably go after that red buff right now. So he's allowing Donnie to just take it straight up. So while, you know, I think you should be able to tell at this point that Pernus is more like Brawn, you know, over Brains in a lot of these situations. His builds are really like more comfort based than anything rather, and he's just he's full man mode, you know. As much as I hate that term, I can't think of a better word right now, you know. He's full balls to the wall, and he just, you know, Donnie is more, while he's extremely aggressive and has amazing mechanics, he just employs a really good decision making along with it, you know. So it's interesting to see. Sunder comes out, but he misses the Spirit Ball. Pernus is putting in a lot of work, and it's really it's starting to scare Donnie a bit, it seems like. Okay, so really weak, but gets the ultimate off, and that's such an easy way to just clear that wave safely. Pernus is building defense. It's happening. Tier 2 Bulwark here. He might go for Pestilence. We'll have to see. As we saw the Pestilence picked up from Donnie last game. But in this kind of a late game scenario, I definitely like the Bulwark more. He popped the Zanchile there. Another reason I don't like the Anchile is because, like, you can just pop it from afar, you know? Just hit him with something and the Anchile is gone. Item sucks. I don't care what anybody says. Yeah, and I don't mean brain over brawn in any sort of a, you know, as an insult. Because I would definitely say that I'm, brawn over brain in an in-game sense, because I'm not methodical in my playstyle at all. It's just playstyle that I'm talking about, not his actual, you know. He's really smart in general, I think. Yeah, oh yeah, he definitely is. But in your actual in-game playstyle, you know, it really shows. Like a Zving Lee, he's very methodical. He would definitely be brain over the brawn there. You know, always thinks out the situation, knows what his best options are. And that's really how he likes to play it. Okay, so he does go into Bulwark, and it's a really good pickup here for sure. Definitely the best magical defense item. Pestilence, if you have to go into it, usually it's ooh, okay, good beats. Usually you don't go into it comfortably, you know. You don't love going it unless you're ahead in that position that we saw Thanatos pick it up earlier. If you're massively ahead and you're just trying to keep somebody behind, it's really nice. But Bulwark is, you know, the titan of defense items. It's fantastic. I really can't believe that it's still in the game with the you know with how much it gives. I always felt like it was eventually gonna go or just be like really hard nerfed, and it has gotten nerfed, you know, a bit here and there, but it still remains very very much the same in its overall you know, in its overall like methodology of what it gives you, what it does. Extra shield is just crazy. Swing and a miss. Is he using standard Hercules? What are you doing? At least Donnie's got a good skin, man. So this matchup is coming pretty close now. Donnie with the Divine Ruin here is doing quite a bit, and like I said, that double stack definitely pays off in the end. It did allow Pernus to come back into it though while he was stacking it, as you could see. So you can see the repercussions of building into that as well. Ooh, the Nshadow. It did something. It did something big too. Pernus finds it with the 2. Fantastic. Okay, so the Nshadow actually really worked out there, silencing her out from the Wind Gust, and wow, that was just brilliant, or not even brilliant, it was just honestly really lucky timing that it came back up there, to be honest, but it was, you know, it worked out very well. That's obviously, that was his intention for it, but it's hard to always get that to be up exactly when you want it, because, you know, anything else could pop it at that, like a long-range spirit ball could pop that, but that time out, it worked perfectly for him. So Pernus takes down the Phoenix and now is finally able to take a red buff here and will return to the fountain to see what he picks up, if he changes anything. Usually Nshadow is more of like a snowball or ketchup kind of item, not mustard. Terrible. And we'll see what he does. He's sticking to it. Does he get... I don't think he has like 3k pot or anything right now. It's just a 500 pot. But he almost has a 3k actually. Well. Look, it popped Nshadow there, and he still didn't get it, you guys. He still didn't get the passive to actually do anything because the Wind Gust was at max range. It's so niche. It only works if he uses the Wind Gust right on in there. Ooh, Donnie might actually be able to take this. No, so much health on the side of Hercules there, and so much defense with those 2 strong defense items online right now. Plus the Bulwark didn't even proc. Wow, there it is. Donnie's fighting so well here, and Pernus just, I think, overextending quite a little bit, but Donnie's not able to find too much. You know what, I actually, oh, he got his driving strike there, so he doesn't have an escape right now, but he actually sped him up with that silence. Surprised to see he actually went for it, but there you go. Wow, really good stuff from Donnie Ray. Not going to be able to take much off of this, though, given that the fire creeps are just too strong right now. So I'm actually interested to see Donnie not go into double pen here. Double pen, the Neon Banana Baby strats from old. Dude, we never get to see that guy anymore. But he started going double pen, especially as Isis, I remember, and was just wreaking fucking havoc with it, man. The reason that he's not is because he's got... and actually, okay, so this is one other annoying part about the double pen builds. You can't go Rod either. You know, he's got this Warlocks and the Thoth, and you can't afford to go Rod when you have both of those items online. So it's kind of awkward. There's also the fact that he has to go Divine Ruin here against the Hercules, and he doesn't like that, you know? That's a, you know, a major deterrent to his overall damage, as well as, you know, defensive capability. So he does sell the Thoth for the Rod here in the end. Definitely a good idea in my opinion, because the Rod, if you have a lot of damage to build off of, as he does with the full stacked Warlocks and that Obsidian Shard, he's trying to... Oh, the Phoenix does come back. But Pernus doing a lot of damage here. Donnie with a lot of return damage, though. This late game Isis is hitting so hard. And as you can see, the Rod is actually paying off so well for him. He might be able to win this game. I think he's fighting into one more wave of fire creeps, right? Yeah. So he won't be able to fight into the... or he won't be able to take the Phoenix. But he will do quite a bit of damage, and he will get a 3k pot online here very soon. Check what? Check Discord. All right. I can't during the game, you guys. It's like life or death. Wow, he does take it. Holy shit. So he's dead for quite a little bit, and it makes sense though. 22 minutes in, a death like that should reward Donnie, especially when he goes up 5-4 for it. I mean, like, that's a lot of kills on the board, and that's a big kill that he gets. So I like that. See, that's what I like about these new respawn timers. They actually reward the players a shit ton. He's got to be careful here though. Pernus misses the driving strike. Oh, and he goes frostbound. I was wondering. I was like, he looks like he's slowed there. Yeah. Pernus, I would never expect him to really opt into Frostbound. Not the kind of player to usually you usually see it on, but there it is. He has gone into it and is helping him out a lot. He will find this kill here, actually. Oh my god, so close. He's fighting into the fire creeps. The stun was missed. He needed to hit that. Donnie's going to go down for that. Wow, if he hit that, the fire creeps piling into him, he would have been able to do something there. Maybe turn it and kill him. Definitely escape. And... okay, thanks, Wonder. Was that the 3K pot down on Donnie? No, he didn't get it yet, so that's fortunate for him. And Hercules can't fight into these fire creeps enough to take the Phoenix in response here. So we've got ourselves a game, boys. It's going to be up to Donnie with this 3K pot to make one final push and take down Pernus here. What did he sell for that Frostbound? Jotuns. Yeah, so the Jotuns, so he doesn't have any cooldown. Both Wingblade and Anchile were nerfed and don't give cooldown anymore, interestingly enough. Weird to see both of those items paired and still saying no cooldown online, you know? It's weird, man. Oh, now he sells the Frostbound for Fatalis, just switching up his build left and right here, which is awkward because he's not getting any 3K pot for it. And he has enough for a 3K pot right now, but he's not getting it. Does he have it in the bag, or... and doesn't show that he's popped it, or... no, he's still got it in hand, so no, he definitely hasn't. Not sure why for this final push here he wouldn't pick it up. Very curious. I don't know if he just forgot or what. Oh no, this is really bad. Donnie not able to find it though. Pernus gonna be just fine. Gotta pick up that pot. He does, and it's a power pot, not a defense pot. Both players go into the power pot here. The music is on. It's time. Guile's theme is playing. Fatalis online for Pernus. Look at the chunk, though. This is going to be it. This fight could determine the entire outcome of the game here. And look at this. It really looks like the better of this is going to Donnie. I don't know if Pernus will be able to get away from this. Uses his 2, but it doesn't make it. The Phoenix, though, comes up just in time to save Pernus's life, but it doesn't save itself. Gets it right down there. Again, Donnie able to take it out and will continue aggression into the Titan here. Pops the Chile again, and look at this damage coming out. Oh, Donnie's going to go down here. Or not Donnie. Fuck. Ernest. GG, well played. Donnie takes out Pernus in a commanding fashion at the end there. That was such clever play from Donnie. I really like the change up to his build to include that rod over the Book of Thoth. As tempting as the double stack is, a lot of times I think it ends up not being the best. As you could see, the rod really worked out best for him, and in fact, having that double stack allowed Pernus opportunity to come back into that game. So even though I was even talking it up, if you're comfortable enough to build into it, I still think that at least with characters like Isis, ones that aren't like Scylla or Kukulkan that have that, you know, late game hyper carry side to them, it seems as though, yo, Pythias, thank you so much for 4 months, man. It seems as though it's not quite as potent. So really, really great play from both players. Just fantastic stuff. And I am so sorry that my cast was awful this time around. I will step it up again. I've definitely been under a lot of pressure and have had like so much nervousness after moving in. And while it's been like extremely liberating and I've loved it, I've been like just fucking really bad over these past few nights, so I do apologize for that, and I'll step it up for you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel to get daily videos. I've been uploading at least one video a day lately, as always, and looking to always step up the quality of my stuff. So feel free to leave a comment, let me know how I'm doing, let me know if you're enjoying or if you're hating it. So thanks a lot. Always just be constructive though, please.